Gamescom is the German equivalent of E3, which means more beer, more cured meats, and more strange German real-time strategy games than you can shake a very big stick at. As the 2011 show prepares to get underway next week, join GameSpot UK for our beginner's guide to the biggest game show on Earth. Let's Gamescom!
Gamescom is a public show with over 250,000 visitors, which makes it the single biggest gaming event in the world. More important than the sheer number of visitors, though, is the atmosphere the crowds produce. And we don't mean the sweaty heat haze, but instead the excited buzz of so many thousands of game fans gathered in one place with the games of tomorrow.
Fallout, obviously. There's, of course, WoW going on. And, well, I want to see Valve around. I'm not sure they're here today. I want to ask them why Half-Life 3 is taking so freaking long to come out, right?
It's the antithesis of an industry event like E3, where journalists, analysts, and business people all compete over who can be the most jaded. At Gamescom, every visitor is excited to be there, whether they're seeing the new Call of Duty or a new PC RPG that'll only ever see the light of day in Germany.
As well as being a game show, Gamescom has a games culture fringe element with loads of activities and community stuff. There's a music festival that runs on the weekend, a retro gaming exhibition, a case modding championship, a beach and a soccer park. There's even a campsite if you want the complete games festival experience. Cheap cider is optional.
Sony and EA make a huge deal out of Gamescom. Games and hardware such as the PlayStation 3 Slim, Resistance 3 and Mass Effect 2 on PlayStation 3 were all announced at Gamescom over the last couple of years. This year is no different. Both companies have press conferences that GameSpot UK will be attending on Tuesday, where we're expecting news of the PlayStation Vita from Sony and a couple of new games from EA.
Gamescom takes place in the historical city of Cologne, where many delights await the culinarily adventurous. GameSpot has encountered such treats as currywurst and pork knuckle during its time at the German trade show, as well as Kolsch, the delightful local beer.
A couple of days before Gamescom, the great and the good of the gaming world get together for the Game Developers Conference Europe. Now, GDC Europe is a kind of developer-focused Gamescom prologue at which industry bods chew over games industry topics and what they're working on. Last year, for instance, we had the announcement of Red Faction Battlegrounds and a Heavy Rain post-mortem with Monsieur David Cage. This year we've got Epic's Mike Capps, Crytek's Sebat Yerli, and game designer slash amateur astronaut Richard Garriott to look forward to.
These are some of the reasons we're psyched about packing up and shipping off to Cologne, but what about you? Which upcoming games can't you wait to see more of at Gamescom? Hit us up in the comments below or on our Facebook page, and also let us know if you're actually coming to the show. And of course, catch all the Gamescom coverage next week, including daily videos and a GameSpot UK podcast, by heading to gamescom.gamespot.com.